Well, essentially, one easy way of thinking of vaccines is it's just a bunch of bugs, live attenuated bugs. And when we are exposed to these bugs, ideally as kids, we build a natural immunity. And without this, the first time that bug attacks you, if it is a strong enough bug, it can do serious harm. It can kill you. And so we get shots all the time, probably more shots than we need. Well, so the thing to remember about these things is that they are bugs, right? Bugs are temperature sensitive. So it turns out that most vaccines in the world, they have to be between 2 degrees centigrade and 8 degrees centigrade. If they're warmer than that, the bugs die. If they're colder than that, the bugs die. So this means you have to refrigerate these things. From the moment it's made in the factory, in the pharmaceutical plant, pretty much all the way till the kid consumes it. And how do you think that happens? Well, let's imagine the cold chain, as it were. So it's made in these factories that are large refrigerated rooms. They're packed in very, very good insulation. They're flown. And these pharma companies are pretty good at doing this. So they've figured out how long of a flight it can take, figure out the right vaccination, the right packaging for that. And then it gets to the capital city or one of the large cities in the country where it's going. And once it gets there, the national health ministries have cold rooms because this is just one city. They can get enough money to buy one of these things or build one of these things. And these are cold rooms in the sense that it's a sealed room with very heavy refrigeration. Then from there, it goes to something like a district center. They have these little ice box, these cooler boxes. They freeze these things. You see how they freeze them in the freezers? And they stick them in there, and they walk, or they bike, or they go by boat. And these things, by design, they go down to minus 25 degrees centigrade. So what do you think happens when someone takes these things and puts the vaccine vial right next to them? This is from last month. Our team went to Kenya to look at their vaccine cold chain, and in case, see it, it's already at minus 8. It has to be here. It's here. So every vial of vaccine in that box is utterly useless. The kids might as well be drinking water. And so as a result of that, almost 2 million children die each year from diseases that can be prevented with vaccines. The even sadder thing is that 50% of the vaccines in the world are thrown away. It is not a shortage of vaccines. It's not a shortage of either the production system, the donor money. It is simply the fact that there is no way of keeping these things cold for a day, for 2 days when you get this far away. That breakthrough is a refrigerator that is portable. Right now, if you think about a refrigerator, it's in your dorm room, in your home. It's this big, bulky thing. It uses a technology called vapor compression. It is very heavy. I'm sure you've discovered that. Even dorm room size fridges, and you could, in principle, you could hook it up to a solar panel. But how do you actually transport it? See, on the little bicycle. Because not only does it have to cool it down, it has to keep it cold when it's out for a day or two. So we're recommending that to solve this problem, we need a small, portable, ideally solar-powered vaccine fridge.